Want to make a small addendum to clarify a few things as well. If we take a Polymesh 3D, drag it on our canvas, go into edit mode, hit BI, brush insert, go to IMM curve, hit M, and let's grab this chain with a base. In earlier videos, we've created a chain similar to this. But if I drag this out, and we make the brush size a little bigger, so tap S and make your brush size bigger, and then tap the curve to update it. You're going to see when I bend this curve, it's kind of blocky. It goes dunk, 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 kind of does like a little choppy block. That's because if we tap off, hit W, and then just select the chain with base, we'll go ahead and replace the unmasked portion with that shape. And we turn on polyframe here. Don't be confused by these similar blues. If I Control Shift tap this one and then change it, you're going to see, gosh. There we go. You're going to see this is my start, this is my end, and the middle, and you're going to see number one, if we hit W and then Control tap this one and Control drag this down, and Control drag this down again, you're going to see the middle portion right here is almost double the length of the start and beginning portions. Ideally, for your insert mesh brush to behave as predictably as possible, you're going to want these three to be about as even as you possibly can. Sometimes it's not possible, sometimes it is, but that's one thing. The other thing is this middle section right here is actually pretty long. If we were just repeating the small section, we would get a curve for just this part. It would go curve, curve. You would get a little curve line for two links only, as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 links. And your curve would actually be a lot higher resolution. So if we take this brush base again and we drag it out, make our brush size bigger, you're going to see because we have so many links in our middle section here, it looks kind of blocky. Now you can fix this a little bit. You can go here to brush, modifiers, and you're going to notice there's a curve res. So if you crank that up to say 4 and tap, you're going to see my curve res. It'll soften that transition out a little bit, so it will get, at least it won't be so blocky. However, your curve resolution on your chain is still pretty bad. You're going to see when I try to, like, if I wanted to like make a very precise curve in here, that curve resolution isn't going to help that. So let's tap away from our curve here to delete that curve. Control drag, hit hit Q, and let's go BI, brush insert, army curve. Now let's grab this hose reinforced. So when I drag this one out, let's make our brush size a little bit smaller here. You're going to see this one has a very responsive middle curve section. Even if we turn the curve res down to 1, I'm still going to be able to pull in and pull out a lot of these individual points. And that's because, again, if we tap away from that, we hit W, and then we just tap the reinforced hose, you're going to see, even though the beginning and end sections are quite a bit larger than the middle section is repeating so much, you're going to get a lot more resolution out of that curve when you go to edit it. So 2 things, try and make your beginning, middle, and end about the same size if you can, and don't try to make your repeating middle too long, or else you'll run into curve resolution problems later.